Carey going back. Marnus. Oh, the corner. What a catch.
From Australian fielders turning a simple catch into an open romance scene to English players secretly carrying their own Ashes trophy under the uniform.
New Reg Grundy's for Christmas.
Well, I thought he was wearing boxes with the Australian flag on.
Right.
And bowlers getting complimentary beer flavors with the ball. These are the funniest cricket moments of all time.
Sliced. And Fuff can't get there. Oi! Over you go, on the lookout.
Normally, when a touring team lands for a bilateral or a big tournament, the host nation rolls out the red carpet. Luxury buses, camera flashes, full VIP vibes. But the moment Pakistan's team enters the picture, the PCB says, forget red carpet, we're going budget mode. And not smart budget, full Joker budget. What we're seeing here doesn't feel like a team welcome. It feels like a prank that went too far. Bro, this legit looks like a Pakistani wedding procession, except instead of a groom, you've got the Australian captain squeezed into an auto rickshaw. No open roof bus, no proper convoy, straight up rickshaw energy. And if you look closely, while the Australian captain is wondering whether to tip the driver or ask for directions. All right. But when Marcus Stoinis starts laughing, everyone else just packs up and goes home. During an India versus Australia match, Stoinis is bowling. An Indian player gets run out, and instead of celebrating, my guy unlocks a laugh so wild that the wicket itself becomes background noise. The laugh becomes the highlight. Just look at him. Bro is laughing like he's remembered the funniest joke of his life. And tell me this doesn't feel familiar. That exact laugh, that exact vibe, straight out of some gangster movie. At this point, it feels like Stoinis watched one Bollywood film during the India tour and said, yeah, this laugh is mine now. Copied, pasted, and delivered live on the cricket field. Now, laughing and joking on the field is normal. During the 2023 World Cup, when India was playing against the Netherlands, Ishan Kishan pulled off something so random that nobody could have scripted it. My guy was not even in the playing 11. He was on official drinks duty. Virat Kohli is batting, drinks break happens, and Ishan walks in holding the bottles like a responsible teammate. His job is simple, give drinks to the Indian batters. But instead, this man casually starts drinking it himself. Not even subtle, just straight up sipping like it's his personal refreshment break. Kohli looks at him and instantly starts laughing, because what even is happening right now? But what Andre Russell did was hilarious without him even trying. During an IPL match between KKR and Rajasthan Royals, Russell gets handed the 18th over, proper death overs tension, pressure situation. And to make it spicier, Shane Watson is on strike, so Russell is locked in, serious mode activated, no jokes, no smiles. He starts his run-up for the second ball. Everything looks normal, and just when he's about to release the ball, my guy suddenly aborts mission. He stops mid-run-up like his brain lagged for a second. Watson thinks, okay, no delivery. Then boom, Russell randomly delivers the ball anyway. Absolute chaos. Nobody does this. Watson instantly turns to the umpire like, bro, what just happened? Even the umpire looks confused, trying to process whether this was cricket or a glitch in the matrix. Russell stays dead serious throughout, but the whole stadium is laughing because this felt like a prank pulled in slow motion. Somehow, without cracking a smile, Andre Russell managed to turn a high-pressure death over into a comedy clip.
146. What is that? Has he bowled it? Has he not bowled it? Watson thinks that he hasn't bowled the ball. Watson thinks he's pulled out. I thought he was pulling out too.
That was very strange. Looked like he pulled out for a bit.
Players' actions are funny enough, but sometimes their outfits decide to steal the show. This happened during the 2025 Ashes series between England and Australia, when the match was locked in full serious mode. Proper test match silence, pressure in the air, everyone acting professional. Then suddenly, the crowd starts. Why? Because while fielding, England's Jacob Bathell bends down to pick up the ball and accidentally gives everyone an unexpected reveal. Now, normally, that alone isn't comedy gold. These things happen. But here's where it gets elite. The underwear he's wearing has an Ashes trophy theme on it. Yes, the same Ashes everyone is fighting like their life depends on. 1 second, it's intense cricket. Next second, people are laughing because the Ashes literally made an appearance on the field. No sledging, no celebration, just pure accidental comedy. Serious match, legendary trophy, and somehow his undies ended up being the funniest moment of the day. After watching so many funny moments, now actually watch this clip properly. The ball goes up in the air and Alex Carey starts sprinting like his life depends on it. From the other side, Marnus Labuschagne is also charging in full speed. Both locked on the same ball, full commitment. Marnus takes the catch and immediately Carey crashes straight into him. Normal so far, but then things take a turn. Instead of separating, both of them end up on the ground and suddenly they're hugging, like full-on embrace. Now on the surface, you might think, okay, collision happened. But if you twist your brain just a little, double meaning mode on, it gets hilarious. Tell me one thing honestly, when people collide, do they usually hug afterward? That too while lying down? I swear for a second, I thought the next move would be a kiss. Maybe it's just me, or maybe you saw it too. You tell me in the comments. You never know what the cricket audience will find funny. Most people come to the stadium to watch the match and enjoy the game, but not everyone is that invested. Some people clearly have other priorities. Australia is playing. Steve Smith is on strike, fully locked in. Everyone knows when a batter is ready, especially near the sight screen. You do not move. And right at that exact moment, this one guy casually walks near the sight screen wearing a bright yellow Australia jersey. Now you'd think he's hyped for the match, cheering for Smith. Nope. This man is in a serious relationship with his drink. Absolute commitment. The expression on his face says, "Match can wait. First, let me finish my drinks in peace." Smith is ready to face the ball. The stadium is tense, and this guy is living his best life like nothing else exists. Priorities sorted, vibes unmatched, cricket optional. That guy was busy with his drinks, so obviously the match meant nothing to him. But this West Indies player looked like he was intoxicated while actually playing the game. During a Pakistan versus West Indies match, Kyle Mayers is out there fielding, fully involved. Shaheen Shah plays a shot towards the boundary, and Mayers dives to stop it. Fair play, solid effort, almost saves the 4. But then comes the plot twist. After the dive, the normal thing is to get up, stay inside the boundary, pick the ball, and throw it back. Simple stuff. But my man decides to stay glued to the boundary rope and casually picks up the ball while still touching it. Instant comedy. It's like his brain just logged out for a second. Absolute gift of runs. And look, we shouldn't forget which team was on the other side. Yes, Pakistan. The same team famous for turning easy moments into highlights. Maybe Kyle Mayers just caught the Pakistan effect mid-match. Happens to the best of them. Now watch this. An Australian batter smashes a shot and the ball flies straight into the crowd. The speed is crazy. No one even tries to catch it. But one guy stands out. He is not worried about the ball hitting his face or chest. His only fear is the beer glass in his hand. Like, bro, body can take damage, beer cannot. And when the ball brushes past and the glass survives, his happiness hits a different level. Mission accomplished. But the real comedy starts when the ball goes back to an England bowler. My guy takes one look at the ball and straight up licks it, convinced there is still some cold beer magic left on it. Absolute madness. That moment proved one thing clearly. A man might be anywhere in the world, but he will never miss even the smallest chance to taste beer. And the England bowler proudly carried that legacy forward. The beer glass survived the ball last time, but in this incident, the ball itself wasn't so lucky. Australia versus West Indies, T20 game, and Andre Russell is on strike. He smashes an absolute monster 6, and everyone looks up, expecting the usual crowd chaos. Instead, the ball goes straight into a sewage hole inside the stadium. Instant confusion. The Australian fielder is standing there like, bro, what now? The moment feels less international cricket and more street match vibes. And then a groundsman fully commits to the moment, sticks his hand into the hole, pulls the ball out like it's nothing, and hands it back. And just like that, the match continues with the same ball. Doesn't matter if it's gully cricket or a packed stadium. Ball goes into the sewage, someone has to bring it back. That's the rule. A while ago, I called Pakistan's fielders funny, and this is exactly why. This ball could have been stopped with a normal, straight dive. Simple, clean, textbook stuff. But nah, that would be too boring. Gotta remind the New Zealand batter who he's playing against. So instead of a proper dive, this man goes for a completely opposite, logic-defying dive and just gifts away the runs. It's like his body and brain were having two different conversations. The ball goes one way, he goes the other. Free real estate. Watching this, it genuinely feels like Pakistan's fielders are taking coaching from the wrong guy. Because whatever lesson this was, it definitely wasn't about stopping the ball. Pakistan's fielders might have their focus everywhere except the ball, but this ball boy was locked in like his life depended on it. Watch closely. The ball comes flying toward him, and this kid is only tracking one thing: the ball. Nothing else exists. Meanwhile, a fielder is charging in at full speed, completely out of control, about to crash straight into him. And at the last second, this kid casually uses one hand and flips the fielder away, like it's a wrestling move. Clean takedown. No panic, no drama. It wasn't even about strength, it was pure science and perfect timing. But whatever the explanation, the visual is elite comedy. A full-grown international cricketer gets tossed aside by a ball boy who never once takes his eyes off the ball.
Sliced, and Fuff can't get there. Oi, over you go, on the lookout.
When it comes to funny moments, I honestly don't think anyone beats West Indies players in pure entertainment. These guys don't even try. Comedy just follows them. During an International League T20 match, Shimron Hetmyer was out in the field and somehow turned a normal catch into a highlight reel joke. Usually, fielders dive, take the catch, and then end up lying on the ground after the effort. That's the normal order. But Hetmyer said, nah, let's remix this. My guy decided to lie down first and then take the catch while already chilling on the grass. Catch first, effort later. The timing was so unexpected that even the commentators couldn't control their laughter. It looked less like professional cricket and more like someone casually catching a ball while relaxing in a park. Peak West Indies energy.
Spikes at the back of the shoes and unbelievable. Pulls out a Speckian note. Is he? Is that the spikes not at the back?
Some of the funniest moments come from the most normal situations, like this run out right here. At first, the batter casually jogs for a single like there's all the time in the world. Zero stress. Then, suddenly, the call for the second run comes in and panic mode activates. In the middle of turning back, the bat straight up slips out of his hand, like it also didn't want to be part of this chaos. Now he's confused, batless, turning around, brain buffering, legs not cooperating, and before he can decide what to do next, boom, run out. Everything happens at once. It's funny because it looks ridiculous, but at the same time, you kind of feel bad for the guy. 1 second, it's a chill run. Next second, it's a full highlight of things going wrong back to back. Cricket really said, let me humble you real quick. Just like that batter got out after losing his bat, the same thing happened to Sean Abbott during a big Bash League match for Australia and Sydney Sixers. The funny part is, he actually made it to the crease. Job done, right? Nope. At the exact wrong moment, the bat slips out of his hand like it has personal issues with him. Now he's scrambling, trying to get his hand or foot inside the crease, but cricket waits for no one. The wicketkeeper says thank you very much and sends him packing. It's crazy how the same bat that troubles bowlers all season suddenly decides to ruin the batter's life instead. Absolute betrayal. So, these were the funniest cricket moments of all time. Which one made you laugh the most? Drop it in the comments. And if you want to see cricket's zero IQ moments next, click on this video right now.